Hey YouTube, it's your girl here, Tammy C. Walker, the owner of Dreams Are a Reality. I created this channel to provide light and love. Don't that sound like a broke record? I created this channel. That's my tagline. See how stuff starts? I hope you all are doing good. I'm good. I have truly been enjoying this rest from work. I'm still working, but not working as hard, not driving to the city. So I'm telling you, you all, no matter what your age is, you keep on learning more and more about yourself. I have learned and I am learning. I am at my best when I can rest and think. When I can think, I just become happier. Does that make sense? I guess we overstimulated, we burnt out, we stressed out, you become crabby and tired. But when you can do things more at a calmer pace, it produces a better me. Can you all dig it and can you relate? Before I get started, hit subscribe, hit like, share. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How to deal with adversity has to be talked about. I picked this topic, I saw it from somebody else, but I have so much to talk about. And when I watched their video, yeah, he did do it. They did a good job with it, but it was kind of brief. And I was like, I could really dig in on that. How to deal with adversity in 2024. You know it's going to happen. It's happening right now. I'm hearing stories and people I love. They have sick relatives. I have an aunt that passed away. There was some stuff behind that drama connected with that. There's just been a lot going on. Dear friend, her two stepdads are, not feeling well. And she lost her mother-in-law, and it's been a lot. Adversity. That's just one piece of adversity. I had to write down stuff for this one because it's a hot topic and it's something that all of us have to go through. Adversity doesn't care if you're black, white, Latina, Latino, Asian, persuasion. I don't mean to make fun of Asian people. I just like saying that because they go together. Asian, Caucasian. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. From Russia, Poland, Ireland. It don't matter. We all get some form of it. I'm telling you. And adversity comes in forms of abuse, bad treatment, job problems, illnesses, broken heart, relationship problems, not just love relationship problems. What else? My God, I can go on and on. It's just a number of things. Grief, definitely grief. Oh, mercy. So let me get started with my list. How do you deal with adversity? First of all, what is adversity? When I looked it up on my laptop, it said difficulties, misfortune, resilience in the face of adversity. That's one sentence they put there. Misfortune, bad luck, ill luck, trouble, difficulty, hardship, distress. Oh, yeah, that would be adversity. What do you do when they come for you? Because they coming. Today is adversity. I remember being young. Let's see. First, when I had adversity, it was my mom. She would deal with mental illness. And she would have like nervous breakdowns. I was 20. It was so scary. I would be going to work, coming home, like kind of looking around, like, is she going to be okay today? And she would have to stay in the hospital sometimes. And oh, it was just terrifying as a 20-year-old. She would be mean to my dad. And me and my sister would be like on eggshells, just hoping and praying mom would be okay. I would go to work with a very nervous stomach because she had a bad car accident once when she, had an episode. It was like the most terrifying thing I ever experienced, one of them. And that was adversity. I just tried to hold on to my faith and show my mom love. She wasn't mean towards me, but she was different towards us. It was a hard watch. It lasts off and on for years, but she started coming back to herself. Poor thing. My mother was so sweet. It was hard to watch. That was one of the first things I remember going through, one of many. When we have adversity, what did the definition say? Misfortune. ill luck, bad luck, trouble, difficulty, hardship, distress, stress, grief. One of the first things we do is fight or flight. Fight or flight. I said for me, when I had cancer, I fought. I took the fight way. Now, I never want to misrepresent myself. When I first was diagnosed, I was like, huh, why is this happening? 36 years old, why? Then I'm hearing all this stuff. You may not be able to have kids. You have to have chemo for 10 months, off and on, and radiation. It's going to be almost a year of treatment. No, 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 no. No fight. I want to just run. I was thinking in my mind, like, no, I don't want to go through this. I remember my doctor, he did a graph, and I'm very visual, so it helped me. He did from start to finish 10 months, and I'm thinking, ain't no way. But I'm glad he wrote it out because it made me feel a little better because I'm a visual learner. But I didn't fly away or do flight. I fight. I fought by visualizing myself running a race. Ooh, I was like, run that race, Tammy, and at the end, you're going to break the ribbon. I visualized myself sitting on the table in the doctor's office getting a good report. Your cancer is in remission, and that's exactly what happened. I prayed, I meditated, I journaled, and I stayed away from negativity and stress. I fought. And beating cancer twice like that, that's one of my proudest moments. It really is. Besides getting my master's degree. My bachelor's degree, but my master's degree touched my heart because it was social work. And those are a couple of my most proudest moments in my life. They really are. They really are. Um, Grief. How do we deal with grief? Some of us we fly. I want to keep saying flight, but we fly. I did that with my dad. I started drinking, partying, just getting, I think I was mad, and I'm like, I'm gonna do what I want. Start dating a lot, just going down a bad path, making a lot of errors. And I did not handle that in a mature manner. I did go to therapy, but I still was like, I'm gonna do what I want. I did not handle my dad's passing in a mature way. I was 29. I was going through a nasty divorce and lost my dad all within 2 months. I didn't do so well. And now I give myself grace. I was young. It was a lot. But people didn't give me grace back then. I remember everything. I never forget what people do and how they treat me. It's okay. I never forget. I didn't say I didn't forgive. When my mom passed, I was more mature. I was 41, so I was more mature. I got support right away, therapy right away. I was lucky I had my guy there with me. When I got off work, he would be there with me, and I was okay. But when he wasn't, I cried all evening. Most evenings, I cried until I started fighting and said, "All right, now, Tammy, enough crying. What can I do to fill up these evenings?" I began to do a music production course. I love music. I'm a singer. So I began to produce music with 19, 20-year-old guys. I was the only girl. It was so fun. It was fun, and it made me feel better. I used my grief for creativity, and it made me feel better. Okay? Um, I could go on and on, so I think I better stop talking about myself. I did write down some stuff. I want to help you. What can you do when adversity hits you? Some tips I want to give you is look at the solution instead of going straight to that problem. Figure out what it is. You lost your job. That could be one. Someone just broke up with you. So your spouse wants a divorce. This is adversity. You lose a loved one. That's a heavy one. Let's go with the job. You lose your job. What's some of the first things you could do once you process it? Think about it. Are you getting a severance? Maybe you've been there for a while. That's money to help you. So look at the positives. Can you update that resume right away? Some jobs, when they let you go, they even give you a resume service to help you, redo your resume, or like a job coach. Utilize all of that stuff. Is this a chance where you can start your own business? Is this a chance where you can up your income? Whatever you were making, go find you a new job, ask for quite a bit more, and then you might get yourself a nice raise. Sometimes when we're let go, it's not the end of the world. But I think some of the worst things you can do in cases like that is when you take flight and begin to drink or smoke more weed or do a drug trying to mask that pain. Oh my God, I lost my job. What am I going to do? Well, going that route is making a bad situation worse. It really is. Somebody breaks up with you. Process that pain. Process that pain. It's okay to be sad and miss them. But what can you do to make yourself better? We can never make somebody stay. We can never make somebody love us. We can never make somebody be what we want them to be. The best thing to do is let go. Let go. And it's not easy. I say this stuff, flipping like it's easy piece of cake. Is actually not. But crying is okay. That's okay. But don't beg and plead with them. And I've done these things before. Trust me, you love somebody, they talking about they want to break up with you. Tears are going to come. Maybe curse words are going to come. And pleading. You're like, come on, especially if you get blindsided. That's the worst. But the fight way is to turn it on you. Reflect. After you process it, what did I do wrong in this marriage? What did I do wrong in this relationship? How can I be better as an individual? What can I improve about myself? Let me let them go and get in the space they need. Because me begging and pleading, they're really repelling now. They're really taking off. And you got to think about that. Once some time clears, I'm not saying somebody's like, hey, I don't want this no more. Okay. See you, we want to be you. It's not going to be like that. You're going to be hurt. But once the time clears, space clears, try to get your head back on straight. One of the worst things you could do is hate your spouse, hate your ex, I hate them. I can't stand them. Well, you really poisoning yourself. Now, if they were abusive and did stuff wrong to you, I get it. Because I had that situation. It's hard. Hey, it's hard to love somebody that threw stuff at you or kicked you. It's hard. I walked that walk. Yeah, I'm okay now. But I don't trust that person. I really don't. And just stay away from me. Because I don't trust that. Somebody displays that behavior on you, you don't give them another chance over and over and over to beat you upside your head. And I'm not making light of that because I've been through that. But one thing I do want to tell you, if it's like an anniversary of a loved one, the death anniversary, their birthday, if it's a holiday like Christmas, this was a good example. If you know for a fact you're going to be by yourself on Christmas, try to plan out your day. Now, I don't do much on Christmas because we do stuff Christmas Eve. My niece's birthday is Christmas Eve, the one that does my hair, and we usually celebrate her birthday and exchange gifts. That's kind of a tradition we do. I know Christmas is going to be low to the floor, All my friends are busy. I don't spend like holidays like that with them. Mostly holidays like that is for my sister. My sister's oh Lord, I always mess this up. She's the leader of our house, so she's the leader of our house. She's the leader of our family because she's the oldest and we lost our parents, so we turn to her for the holidays, 4th of July, Thanksgiving. We know my sister and her husband's gonna host it, but I knew on Christmas we were doing it Christmas Eve. So Christmas Day, Tammy need food, had a little wine. I don't even know if I drank wine. I don't even remember. I can't remember. But I knew I was going to watch some Christmas movies, which I did. Basketball was on all day, and football. And I kept flipping from basketball to football, Christmas movies. I took a nap. It was okay. It wasn't exciting. It wasn't an exciting holiday. I'll admit that. But I got in front of it. I wasn't going to sit here and feel sorry for myself. Nobody's going to come save you. It's sad, and it's not even sad. It's true. Because everybody has their own thing. Some people work on Christmas. Some people don't celebrate Christmas. Some people are Jehovah's Witnesses. Some people, they go from house to house to visit people. You have to face adversity by getting in front of it. If you know next year, Christmas 2024, you may be by yourself, plan a trip. Plan out your day. Sometimes in adversity, we sit and we're a sitting duck. Or we become the victim instead of getting in front of the adversity. Everything that happens to us in life is a challenge. Many things. And some things are very traumatic and they are tragedies. But if we can get in front of some of the things, like a holiday is coming, get in front of it and see something you can do to make your day better. Maybe you can volunteer on that day. Maybe you can go visit somebody on that day. Tell them the truth. Hey, man, I don't want to be by myself. Is there any kind of way I could come visit you and your family? Most kind hearted people be like, girl, you better get on over here. Stop by. And we don't care. I know deep in my heart, if I tell some of my dear friends, I don't want to be by myself for Christmas, they're going to be like, Tammy, girl, you better come on over here. Especially if they have a dinner, they won't mind. Sometimes we are suffering in silence and we are victims, but we don't need to be. Adversity will come to visit us all. It's not what happens to us, but how we respond. Fight or flight. And I thank God when I was sick that visualization helped me a lot. Meditation, prayer, reading my Bible, Psalms 91 if you're a Bible reader. The scripture for protection, the whole chapter, Psalms 91. I just read it today. Psalms 91. All Psalms. I just love Psalms. What a beautiful book. I hope something I said helped you. Please hit like, subscribe, share, comment, and try to face adversity with the most positive and best attitude you can in certain situations. And work on a solution. I'm not talking about grief, because that's a tough one. But eventually you do have to face it and get the support you need. I hope something I said helped you. God bless you. God keep you. Bye.